If we were grading Guardian for unique factor, it would be pretty high up there, but for competitiveness, it is all the way down there. As for our first CQB we are covering, you get no headset, but we do get a helmet. Our helmet is the Vulcan 5, which is the only helmet right now that is natively a level 6, and it's a high ricochet, high durability helmet. It covers the ears for added protection, which normally would be pretty good, but I think the problem is that most people can very noticeably see that the helmet covers the ears, so they're more focused on landing hits to the center of your face. And also it reduces your hearing by a lot. This means I died to the face a lot despite having a level 6 protection all around my head. But where there are bads, there are also good. So while I did die a lot to the face, I also very consistently took a lot of damage when shot in the head because of course the helmet is level 6. But moving on to the armor, we get a Bagari which has level 3 integrated soft armor, and as you can see we also don't get neck protection, and it could be a big deal because it could turn a 1-shot into a 2-shot because of the armor pass-through reduction, but in my opinion, especially in the arena, it doesn't really matter because you respawn so frequently anyways, and therefore have many chances to adjust your playstyle to account for your lack of neck armor. Your front plate is the Current VM front version, which is full durability and made of steel. This is the first time we have seen a steel plate in tier 3, so I'll go in depth. Steel is the third worst material with a 0.525 destructibility compared to ceramic's 0.60 multiplier. Of course, with most armors, a level 5 is still a level 5, and with the tightening of the gap between material destructibility, the importance of material type is even more diminished. But of course, a polymer at 0.3375 multiplier will still be a lot better than steel at 0.525, for example, so if we take a base of 50 hit points, usually plates are between 45 to 60 total durability, so I think 50 is a good enough example. So if we take that 50 total hit points and divide it by the multipliers, polymer we get 148.148 repeating true durability, and for steel we get 95.238095 repeating for steel's true durability. So a difference of rounded up to about 53 hit points is a lot. So what I mean to say is that it's not that the material is not important anymore, it's just that the difference between steel and combined, for example, is just a lot less important. I don't know the exact numbers, but if I had to make a guess, when looking at armor destructibility levels on the wiki, most rounds at tier 3 have between 40 to 60% armor destructibility, so you would likely only be able to stop one extra bullet at best. But that's just my guess. Your backplate is the Krun VM back version at full durability, also made of steel, but this has less total durability at 40 compared to the front's 60. Your offensive capabilities are low because your primary, the RPK, has pretty high recoil, especially with how it's built for Guardian. You do get a laser and high mag capacity, so 2 drums of 95 rounds, so holding down the left mouse button while rounding the corner is not that bad of an idea. And branching off of that, you might unironically have to pre-fire a lot because 545 BTs at 37 pen and 48 flesh is really just not enough to penetrate like the higher end armors. So if we take like a rough calculation using Tarkov ballistics, on average you need 5.8 shots to penetrate a level 5, and this is also corroborated by No Food's ammo chart, and it's also corroborated by the official wiki's ammo chart because they have it listed as 5 to 9 bullets to pen tier 5 level 5 armor as well. So on a faster firing weapon, this might be doable to penetrate a level 5 armor. The RPK fires at 650 RPM, so you can't really get 6 bullets out plus 1 more for a kill shot in a reasonable amount of time. And you might be thinking it's no problem, you could hit him in the face, but a sub 40 pen ammo will have a pretty hard time because most of the subclasses are running tier 4 high ricochet helmets. Worst case scenario, you might end up shooting them in the head and it'll ricochet 1 or 2 shots, and in that time, of course, they could easily put you down. The point is that the high recoil combined with low penetration ammo and slow fire rate make for a bad combination. The only real way to play this class is to aim for headshots, but a lot of the times, even that is really not enough. For what it's worth, Guardian is a good subclass to play every now and then for fun's sake, but if you want a class that performs well and is reliable, you should look to play something else. So I put Guardian in D. It has 3 major weaknesses, being reduced hearing, low ammo, low penetration ammo, and poor performing primary. If you agree with what I said, leave a like and comment about it. If you disagree, also leave a comment, and I'll pin you if your information is convincing. I hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Конец схватки! Победа!